2%, 2.5%, actually, on Tuesday. The market cap raised to 400 billion, and in terms of naira value, not quite as bad on the first day, 5.26 million naira in just 8 transactions. Look at the volume, 70,000 in a single day. For that small market, that's quite aggressive. If you go to the fixed income and you try to look at the treasury bills and the FGN bonds, quite upbeat also on Tuesday. Everybody came back looking particularly hungry, investors looking for bargain in the first trading day of the week. So the bond market was active, and we're looking at this set of data, the top most active by value and deals via the FMDQ, which is the Securities Exchange. You can see that in total, 2.4 billion in that space. However, the treasury bills market was a lot more active than the bond market, as we always expect. 179 billion naira. That's quite aggressive, and investors were buying heavily into treasury bills maturing principally in 2017, between the 29 June 29, 2017 and the 30th of November. You can see this as the most active treasury bills are at the marketplace. Quite a lot to talk about as far as the market's concerned, and then let's get a bit of derivatives into the conversation as the Nigerian Stock Exchange prepares to hold a seminar in a few days' time. Irene Anyawale is the head of legal at the Stock Exchange, and she's here with us in the studios to speak to regulations, risks, and products within the derivatives market space. Good morning, Irene. Thanks for coming.
Good morning.
We appreciate that, madam. What exactly, give us some contextual background into the world of derivative products.
Well, so basically, derivative products, they are a product which has as its basis the underlying being a security or even a commodity. So it's quite a very, very fantastic product that is used globally. And in fact, it is an opportunity for various people, such as companies and institutions, to actually invest in derivatives. Derivatives are sometimes used by companies as a hedging mechanism. So if, for example, you're exposed to interest rates and you're exposed to Forex, you're exposed to a particular stock in terms of investment, derivatives is the manner by which you can actually hedge that risk and ensure a certain return within a period of time. So actually it's a very, very great product, and we're quite happy that we intend to launch it.
What is the stock exchange trying to achieve here as far as the derivatives market locally is concerned?
Well, we're trying to broaden and deepen the Nigerian capital market. We have made that promise to the public, to say that we want to broaden and deepen the market. So this is an opportunity for us to do that. And we recognize the fact that in order for people to actually have a full understanding of derivatives and take advantage of it fully, they must be taught, they must be trained. And we believe that we have already started carrying out such trainings, and because we know that risk officers, compliance officers, lawyers play a major and vital and key role in terms of advising with respect to the creation of derivatives as well as investment in derivatives, we felt it's key to actually educate them, and that's what this training is all about.
What is the training particular about? Is it about the products? Is it about the regulations? Is it about the risks? Or about the returns? Or about everything?
It's about everything. So people are going to come, they're going to learn about who creates derivatives, what are derivatives, the different types of derivatives globally. So we'll have people talk to us about the types of derivatives that you find in various jurisdictions. Interesting to note that you have salmon derivatives. You have energy derivatives.
The fish that I ate.
Yes, so it's actually an opportunity for people to understand every single thing. What are the legal issues acquainted with derivatives? What are the risks in derivatives? How do I, as maybe a manufacturing company, benefit from derivatives? How do I, as a pension fund administrator, benefit from derivatives? How do I, as an insurance company, benefit from derivatives? As a risk officer, what role should I be playing in respect of derivatives? So it's really, really quite broad. You learn the A to Z of derivatives.
Who is getting trained? The traders or the issuers?
So in fact, the traders have been trained, and they will continue to get trained. But this particular training is focused on lawyers and risk officers within the traders, within the listed companies, within the PFAs, within the insurance companies, within every single person within the ecosystem of the capital market. So it's really quite
corporate
open.
finance people,
Yes.
the company secretaries,
Yes.
and legal advisors,
Yes.
folks who are your colleagues.
Yes, and also the compliance officers and the risk officers who we work together hand in hand to mitigate risk for organizations. And even the regulators are coming. So we have Securities and Exchange Commission, they are coming. Central Bank of Nigeria is coming. PENCOM is coming. National Insurance Commission is coming. So it's really, really a very broad training forum for everybody within the ecosystem.
Where do you think the sticky point really is in our own markets, not speaking to derivatives market? Is it about really bringing the products, or is it about regulations or regulatory overlap across the various, the SEC, the central bank, and others, or is it about the fact that the legal professionals within the companies, within the insurers community, and advisors need to understand this product, which is, well, in our own market, is still relatively new, so to speak?
I think you've captured it all. You've captured it all, actually. It's all of those things. So knowledge is very, very key. The knowledge gap is there. We recognize that fact. And in fact, it is a complex product. It is a complex product. So it's not something that you should just get into without proper training, which is why for us at the Nigerian Stock Exchange, we've made it a very major and important goal of ours to train everybody within the system. So there's that aspect. There's also the legal aspect, which we're working hand in hand together with the regulators like the SEC, the CBN, to put that in place. So it's all of those things you talked about, and we're actually working towards it. But the knowledge gap is key, because you cannot trade properly what you don't understand or you don't fully know. That is the truth.
Is this a fallout of the derivatives training that was held, the final one here, that was there about a month or two ago?
Okay, you're talking about the Capital Market Solicitors Association.
Yeah.
So yes, we were at the training, and we actually also were facilitated at the training as well. So will I say it's a fallout? Not really, but because we're all working hand in hand, we have made it very clear, since last year, that we intend to launch derivatives. So everybody within the market is actually getting ready to do that. So we are happy with the fact that this training is covering more field, as we feel, because it's also talking about the differences between ETDs and OTDs.
You are part of the solicitors market. So when am I getting trained? I want to see if I can just sit at the back in the hall. Next week?
Well, it's June 12th to 15th.
June 12th to 15th.
Yes, and you are definitely invited. Yes,
I'm invited. I'll sit at the back and listen to you, the legal experts. Irene, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you so
Irene
much.
Aiwale, who is the head of legal at the Nigerian Stock Exchange, talking derivatives, regulations, risks, and rewards this morning. Let's get back to the conversation across the markets and the refineries later on the program.